the season is playing for pride. And we're in 12th right now, 7 points behind Lincoln City in those promotion playoff places. And we were very close. So close to getting there. So close. It was just such a poor run of form in the last part of the season. Look, 2 losses on the trot, draw, loss. Last time we won was in March. This is just such a poor run. Like, points were just not being picked up. Well, we had a good win. We had a 3-game winning streak and then loss, draw, win, loss. It's just such terrible form. Just really bad. Win, loss, win, draw. Was that loss? Win. It was such bad form. Just all over. It's just so poor. You can just see that. Just really bad. So, it's just so, like, it's just so annoying how bad the form is. It's just such up and down form. What was that? Win, loss, win, loss, draw, loss, win, draw, win, loss. There's just such bad form. What's our record right now? 116. Oh, we've lost 17 games. So we've lost more than we've won. So that's really bad right now. So just hoping to end the season off with a positive win to loss ratio. So we have to win these last 2 games if we want to do that. So I don't know how likely that's going to be, but let's see if we can do it here. Starting against Morecambe, then we have a game against Macclesfield Town the next game is against Macclesfield. So let's see what we can do against them. Hopefully pick up the 3 points in this game and make it respectable. If we can finish in the top 10, that would be very nice. But I highly doubt it. So let's see what we can do. Obviously, this episode's titled Pride because obviously playing for Pride. I don't know. Like emotions a big influence on the brain kind of on FM because like the mental stats are huge, you know? And like they obviously have mental stats here in FIFA, but it's like aggression, like not very like deep, you know? It's just like not I don't know, so it's just not very thorough, so that's the best way to say it. I'm talking about the mental stats. It's just like yeah, we have mental stats, FIFA has mental stats, but they're like not as detailed as the ones they have in FM. So obviously in FM I feel like this would be a way bigger thing because it's such a situation that it's just like yeah, I mean we have nothing really to play for right now. We basically finished mid-table in the League 2. Honestly, should have finished in the bottom half of the league. But we played. I'm gonna say, well, we won 16 games, which is not bad at all. But we haven't played lights out. Obviously, that's why we're not going to do much beyond the League 2, at least for the season. We won the first ties of the Checker Trade and I think the Carabao Cup. I think maybe the Epic Cup too. But we won that. But yeah, beyond that, haven't really done much. And Shane Griffin is down. That's something we really don't like to see. Lundstrom was also hurt for this game, and he's been a very, very, very good player, especially in these last couple of games. So really going to try to get going all this season. Heinrich is really good. I'm glad we're playing. Heinrich is so good. Finally, this officer. That is something that he's supposed to. And finally not to know. He actually has picked it up a lot. In recent episodes or games, he finally uses his height leaps over the defender, and finally, for like the first time in what feels like ages, we score that first goal. And I think the sad part about the season is that no one in the team, apart from Portland, has hit double-digit goals, which is absolutely really disappointing. I don't think anyone's hit double-digit assists, which is even worse. So obviously, Sporting really needs to step up. He needs to be the guy in this series, or in this, because he's the best player. He's the best outfield player by a long shot. Obviously, him and Millie are like tied in terms of like attribute overall-wise, but when it comes to the field, he's the best player we have, and we really need him to step up his game. But the best thing about Christopherson is that now he's relatively quick. He has 76 pace, and obviously that's nothing to really wow, that thing's so weak as well. That's just a shame. Well, most of the team is weak. They're all young.
This is a message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Can you please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
But at the moment, we're playing relatively. We're not playing amazing, but we're not playing poorly. I mean, we're up and up. His new speed is very nice to have, honestly. Really want the team to have decent all-around physicals. So I feel like I feel like if we ever train up Christopherson's skills in terms of actually being a striker, I feel like he would be so much better. Because right now, I don't know. He's just an interesting case at the moment. He's not terrible, but he is terrible, if that makes any sense. Morgan Williams would be so good if he wasn't like in such poor shape. Obviously, they're all going to improve, or at least most of the team has improved, so that's always good to see. Obviously, we're at the end of the season.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time. Nearly, we got caught out there, but we should. Yeah, that's how the half ends. So good first half. Haven't really done much. We did have that goal. Griffin should probably come off, which he is. I need to put Fujikawa on the bench. Really prefer him over. Fujikawa is on the bench. Really do not like Zhang. And Zhang wants to leave, but really can't have him leave because that's the whole point of the series, is having these real players that start at 47. Can't win it in the air, and he's out of position now. And now he has to be able to onside. It's well done by Fujikawa. It's well done by Fujikawa. Go up. He's waiting for a run. No one's there. But here's Balbizi on the overlap. And he sees Coltner at the back post. That's so nope. Put back in. That's that was a nice bit of play, honestly. If we were doing this more in the season, we probably would be in those playoff places. But it's just such small things that happened throughout this season, which all accumulated and resulted in us just not being able to make some reason heads it to Torre. I did a nice little tap so he could knock it down to a teammate who's actually open, but instead he absolutely bombed it. That's well done. If Watkins is hurt, this is just going to be, oh my god, that's such a bad touch. Watkins is hurt. So in the last game of the season, we are losing our starting, two of our starting three midfielders. That's obviously, or the second last game of the season, we're losing two of our starting three midfielders. There's people power over that. It's such a terrible shot. Center back to score is. It's between Squire and Walsh. So we'll see how that works out for us. But in the meanwhile, I haven't really had much luck in terms of defender scoring. I think Belizzi will score a couple. One string has scored one or two. I know Belizzi has scored at least one. So I haven't really been poor with our wingbacks scoring. But everyone else, like the center backs, obviously, those are the ones who look up. Einlich, in terms of getting forward, has been very, very low this year, or this season. I'm looking forward. That's why he's getting those training drills to improve his speed and dribbling. He probably should obviously work on his deliveries, but I'm not that good at that drill. So I feel like that'd be wasted, honestly. And obviously, with this team, don't really have much room for error. Ooh, that was a good idea. Oh, that's going to be that was a good idea. Probably should have, I don't know, I feel like the free ball was the right idea. He's probably going to play the last game of the season, because really can't be bothered anymore. He's complained a lot this year. And now, obviously, if Warman's hurt, that's going to be absolutely. Yeah, hasn't really been the best season. Hopefully we can hang on to this one. If we don't, I won't be surprised at all. Have really been very, very poor as fans of closing out. So if we were to somehow pull this that was almost good right there. That was a nice little bit of good play between Warman and Warman does well to win that back, but now we are playing catch up. And here's Einlich trying to get across at Cuvier. He's across from the power. It's a drilled in goal. And we do well to deal with it. And that's well dealt with. And here's Fujikawa. He sees Coleman. Coleman has speed and time. And he skips away from the defense. And he tries Christopherson, and that's a really good hit.
Substitution for Morecambe. Coming off the pitch, number 15, Aaron Wildig. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Vidine Oliver.
We had shots. Obviously, our finishing needs much work. I forget who was the highest finishing on the team, but I know for a fact no one has life finishing.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
It's really bad. That's very, very bad. So, it sucks that the games that don't really mean much, we really play a lot better in. So, we played really well in this game, and we win. We pick up the win. Not many highlights. We had 7 shots. Einlich gets man of the match. He did play really well. He got the assist. Yeah, he's been playing really well out of the right back role. Yeah. That's cute. So now to do some player training, Oliver Torren is over. Who got hurt? Oh, how long is Watkins out for? Please, please. Watkins is out for 5 days. Griffin is out for 5 days, and Lundstrom is out for 2 weeks. Why can't they be trained? They should not be injured. How long do we have left of training? 7 days? Oh, I know. Alright, they should be back now. Is he still hurt? That's going to be ridiculous if he's still hurt. There's no way he's still hurt. Okay, he's not hurt. Thank you. Yeah, Watkins can get his speed training. Yeah, his physicals are absolutely terrible. Okay, now this is where we're going to stop training Christopherson. So the next training session is not going to be Christopherson. So that is absolutely wonderful news. All these players right here are going to be promoted for the start of next season. So we're going to play all of these players in the youth tournament or the preseason tournament. I have a lot of interest in Velasquez and Granero. Obviously trying to do a Peruvian career mode, I guess, or a Peruvian, just something with the Peruvian national team. So I feel like that's going to be very, very beneficial. Those two guys are looking very good. And obviously we can't train them, or I can't train them personally, so I need to get them as much exposure and then be able to profit from them so I can bring in a better scout, because our scout found those two guys and he is a one-star scout. I don't know if I should keep trying to do the one-star scout stuff. I think I might for the, at least, I don't know, should I? Yeah, I feel like I'll sign this. I'll send one more. I'll send the scout out again after this training session to see if he can pick up anyone. But hopefully we don't get fired, because with the team we had, we've definitely exceeded expectations. I feel like it was don't finish in the bottom half of the table or whatever. And we are gonna, after that win, we've definitely secured a mid-table finish, if not top half of the table finish. I think right now we're in the top half of the table, as we were in 12th before the win, and then with the win, we probably should have propelled up, hopefully a few spots at least, at the very least a few spots. So, I feel like, okay, I think we should just start talking about the next season. So we need Jordan Young to come back. Once he comes back, he'll probably be put on these training drills, or once he's healthy. I don't know how long. I don't know how much longer he's out for. Hopefully he'll be healthy for the next season, because we definitely need him. Warman, I feel like he's not that good of a starting striker, but as a striker to come off the bench, especially when Christopherson pisses me off, he is that option that we need, is him to come off the bench. So that's something I like to have personally. Christoph Einlich, I feel like maybe I'll even put him on some defending drills once Christopherson hits that, because I feel like his defending, obviously all of our players' defending needs that. So I don't know, I feel like I need to take a new approach to the way I'm training these players, because they're just not growing quick enough for my liking, I think. Because obviously none of them have good potential, so they're not all going to grow quickly. Just I feel like I should give them all 2 drills, and that means we're going to sacrifice, so less players are going to be getting decent. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just really tough with this squad that we have. And obviously, we don't have a long time to develop them, because they're all young, but they're all aging. They're all going to age at the same rate, because they're all going to get a year older every season. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know really how to tackle the problem I'm facing. It just sucks because most of the team has really poor physicals. So that's what I really needed to prove on first, and then we can improve the technicals. But I don't know. I feel like I'll cross that bridge when it gets to it. Obviously, gonna keep training Oliver Torrent. Oliver Torrent needs to be the main man. He is the main man. He's the one who runs the show. Without him, this team would honestly probably be nowhere near at the level they are at right now. We have been so poor, and he kind of provided a spark not exactly like the best spark that we need, but he's kind of provided a little bit of something, a little something to the team. His just leadership overall. And even though his stats aren't necessarily the best, they're definitely the best on the team, but he is involved in a lot of goals even if he doesn't get credited for it. Like, he usually starts the play either if he's winning it back, or he's just making a nice play in the midfield. So he's usually involved in that regard if he's not getting on the stat sheet. So yeah, that's Oliver. So, oh my god, he keeps tipping it onto the bar, Millie. I don't know if I should keep training Millie. I feel like Millie would be, I don't know, just need a good keeper. He's been solid, but hasn't really been exactly, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. So Torrens up to a 65. His long shots are going up very fast. We'll check all their growth at the end of this. And yeah, Einlich's up to a 50 right now, so that's nice to see. Let's look at the starting 11. Okay. So probably most of them are gonna get, oh, what are people saying? Lundstram has returned from his injury, and then we have this stuff. It's the last game of the season. Let's just under Macclesfield. And this is the youth squad. So Turner doesn't look good. Collins doesn't look good, but he looks pretty decent. Evans looks above average, or he looks decent. He looks pretty decent. Nothing special. And Liam Carter. Harvey Turner looks okay. Pons just looks okay. Avila looks okay. Elliot Morris, when we first signed him, he looked a lot better. He still looks really good, and he would obviously be one of the higher rated players in the side. Dominguez looks decent if he gets the right training. Granero, he's not the best. Morgan Edwards looks pretty good. Velasquez looks good, and so does Bruno Bello. So we have the Bello brothers here at Macclesfield. Macclesfield? Dude, you've been getting games too. Like, why are you complaining still? I guess let's go to the youth academy. We're gonna fire. Is there anyone that we can afford that's better? How much money do we have? I feel like if we put it all to the transfer budget, it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, we'll send Ivan Contreras to Peru for 9 months. Let's see what he can find there. And Cathal Walsh can just be chilling. So we'll see how that goes. So this is the last game of the season. So after this, we'll have a season review. But haven't really been the best side. I'm going to play the backup team, honestly. Should I? Should I play this team? Well, Oliveira's gone up by 1. That's crazy. I guess we'll give Bailey a game. And we're going to put Sorten up top next to Arnez. And that's how we're going to play this game. Oh, Lundstram is very tired. Alright, Einlich is going to play in the last game of the season. He deserves that. Honestly, I want to get rid of Zhang, but we'll just give him a game. He's not going to be captain. Hell no. Oliver Torrens the captain. Give it to Oliver. And that's how we're going to be lining up against Macclesfield Town. Hopefully we can pick up a result. Christopherson played well in that last game. He got the goal. I think he was very quiet other than the goal, but he did get that goal. That's all that really matters for a striker, is for him to get that goal. And he did that, so can't really fault him on his performance. So we're playing Macclesfield Town. Let's see how we get on. Oliver Torrens. So this is the final game of the first season of this experimental team. As Oliver Torrens leads his team out for the last game of this season.
No! Thank you. Enjoy the game.
With the backup side. And we'll see if he gets for the next year. So Oliver has 14 goals. So if he were to get 15 goals, that would be an extremely nice number to end the season. He's playing at striker. So that also could be a possibility, honestly. You could play him as a striker. We've experimented with that before. He scored twice in his last 2 games playing up top. Jang, this is why you don't play. Morris, terrible touch. That's good defending that goes in. And George King is the striker. He's a 6'5" center forward. And we play him at center back, and I think it's obviously, it has really worked out because we have one real legitimate center back at the club, and that is Daryl Walsh. I think we should start, I think next season is not the time to train the center backs. I think we're going to start training, I think it's not because we do sometimes when we get into the league.
Can the owner of the red sports car, that's a red sports car, parked outside main reception, please return to your vehicle?
He doesn't look like a great player, but he looks like a decent player. But possibly, I might test that out playing Oliver Torn as an advanced in the striker's role, because that definitely could work out for us. Because he has proven to be rather good up there. And look, that's a great ball. Oliver Turner, it's massive. There's a really good ball from Miles. I think if he played it maybe a couple of feet ahead of him, he wouldn't have been caught up because he would have just been away from pace and not dribbling with the ball. And here we go. Here's Danny Whitaker against Baldizimo. I just wanted to play this lineup because Baldizimo is 5'6". And his center back partner in today's game is 6'5". So basically polar opposites playing with each other. And here's Morris making a nice over. Morris waiting for some support. And what on earth happened? Wow. Oh my goodness. It's well done. And well, there again it wasn't. It's well done on Morris. You're 6 foot, bro. Honestly, if this ends in a 0-0 tie, I'll probably be pretty upset. Honestly, I'd much rather lose this game than have it end in a 0-0 tie. I think Imek's going to get some defending drills. I'm not going to lie to you. He's earned his drills. He deserves to be one of the higher-rated players in this side. Oh my god. Yeah, he's definitely earned the right to be one of the higher-rated players in this side. Look at that. This is so well done. So he's definitely going to get some defending drills to end off this season. I think I'm going to do all the end of the season shenanigans off camera. Okay, here's Turin. Right at the goalkeeper from Oliver Torn. Just not good enough in the finishing department. With him on these drills, though, I don't know. I feel like maybe once he gets older in his age, we'll play him as a striker, but for the time being right now, his focus should be on the center mid, I guess, because we really need his presence in that midfield, because without him we really don't have much going for us. Obviously Griffin's pretty good, and Watkins can do some things every now and then, but the other So this game hasn't been the best. Look, Imek is just so good. That's a terrible touch. Nearly slipped up. Bella looking for Rogers. Bella, can you find it? Yes, he can. It's lovely. And Torrance trying to get inside. And they, it's cleared off of him for a goal kick. Probably shouldn't have played the through ball there. Probably should have just played it as just a regular square pass. Win this, Morris. Morris, you have to win this over Kobe Arthur. Okay, it's nice.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
There's no way Arthur's going to lose. It's on Bailey. Oh my god. Come on. This is what I mean. If you had better players, this would all be such an easy tap. Why would they... Did they really blow time there? Or is he offside? They blew time at the... He's in the corner about to cross and he's blowing time. That's also very frustrating. Hey, what can you do? Bella's pretty tired, but I really don't want to take him off. I'm taking off Bailey. I want to see what Oliveira can do. Let's see if the Peruvian trio in the midfield can do well in this last game. But honestly, like I was saying earlier, I would not be opposed to playing Oliver Torrent as a striker next year. I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. Like, I would either play, I think I would play, it might have to be either Lundstrom or, oh yes, Oliver, that was so nice. Yeah, I'm really considering playing that striker now. He has been very good. He scored 15 goals, and the majority of them came in the beginning of the season. His goal production died off or tailed off at the end of last season, or at the end of the first half of the season. So his goal production tailed off, but he still has scored 15 goals in the season, and he's our leading goal scorer by quite.
Goal for Cambridge United, number 10, Oliver Turton.
Strongly consider playing him as a striker. Ooh, that was nice. Played into our hand there. I'm waiting for runners. Oliver can't find any of them. Finds Morris. He's on the outside. That's good. And that was actually a really good ball. It's too bad it wouldn't have counted for that shot. Carvajal, that's well done. Carvajal. Ooh, and Arnaz nearly got there. Arnaz would be so good if I was able to try him, because I love Arnaz. Arnaz played absolutely lights out when we first promoted him. He took the spot of Golden Young, and the only reason he lost this spot because I forgot the series was basically, it was mainly about playing the first teamers like these. Oh, Arnaz. He shanked that. How far wide was it? Oh, it was not far wide at all. Arnaz he just has something about him. He's not, like, overall wise good, but he's just one of those players that really doesn't matter about his overall. Everyone has those players, people. It doesn't matter about their overall. They just play well for you. And it's just like, it doesn't matter what the occasion is. They'll just play very well for you. And you absolutely love that. That's well done by Oliveira. Oliveira charging. And he sees Torrent. His shot is blocked. Oliver's a lot more lively as well in top three, so that has to be really strong. There's no... Wow, Oliver, on your preferred right foot as well. That is absolutely terrible. That is really bad, honestly. We're not having it. Please? Nope. Still only 1-0 now. But how disappointing is that? it turned out that had we won the Forest Green, if Forest Green somehow made it into the playoffs because they beat us, and we hold on to win this game, I am going to be very, very, very upset. With good reason. It's just like, had we not choked in that game, or had Oliver Torn had just had a better finish than that one chance we had, then we would be in the playoffs right now. Wow. Just unlucky down. Oh my god. You guys are kidding me. They go on to score points. Thank God. Oh my god. What a tackle from Carvajal for that to almost lead to a goal. That would have been very, very, very annoying. Wow. That was also really. But yeah, the first teamers are gonna get the day off today. He's been the difference maker. Oh wait, we could even play both easy now in the second. Yeah, we might have to do that. Easy now is very well. He deserves a shout for some more first 2 minutes. He's played well. Can't really complain. We didn't have much negative to say about that. Every time he played, he hasn't played amazingly, but he also hasn't played forward, which is exactly what I need in this team. And nearly, the thing's not easy. Set. It's time to go close to the waves. Here's him down Oliveira against Vicente. And that's well put out. Inside. Oliveira, that's terribly done. Very poorly done from Oliveira. It's crazy. Wow, just see Paul Beasley. Oh my god, just so good. Such a good player. I cannot. He's just such a good player, especially for this team. It's well done. Oh, Arnez! What are you doing? Oh no. Alright. He's in it. Ooh, that was close. And again, that was close from Arnez, but that was very, very, very well done. It was obviously. Had this set been checked up there, that was a red card. Oh, that's not one. How was that a foul? Explain to me, how was that a foul? Oh no, please.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Oh, come on. I swear, if you can see these people out there. Oh no, that's a great goal to the second. They're going to swing it in. That's well dealt with. That's the best thing Zhang has done all season. And we end up winning the game. Oliveira gets booked at the end of the game. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oliver Torn, the difference maker. Who got the assist? Carvajal? I assume so. Yeah, Carvajal gets the assist. Oliver Torn wins it for us. He played well. Zhang covered the most ground, but I really don't care because I really don't like Zhang that much. But we win, so with pride, I guess we finish out the season with 2 wins on the trot, and hopefully we can take that form into next season. So yeah, that's how this episode's going to end. We're going to pick it up. No, I guess we'll just do a review. We'll do stats first. So Millie made the most appearances at the team with 52 because he's the only goalkeeper we have, so he had to play every single game. He got 17 clean sheets and had a match rating of 7.0, so that's pretty good. And then Squire followed suit. And Oliver Torn obviously didn't play in most games, or he played every single league game, which we needed him to, and he got rest in the FA Cup and the Checker Trade, but he did play some games in the Carabao Cup coming off the bench. So for goals, Torton finished with 15, and Arnez finished with 10. And that's why I really, really loved Arnez, because he was so good. Look at that. 31 games, 10 goals, 4 assists. That's really good. Warman, Christopherson finished 7. Jordan Young only didn't score once in the league, but he scored a hat trick in the FA Cup, and then he scored twice in the checker trade. Watkins scored 4 times. Kaltner scored 4 times. Definitely need him to improve. Griffin scored 3 times. Norbert Williams scored twice. Lundstrom scored twice. Einlich even scored once. Valdizimo, 1, 1, 1. And that's all of our goal scorers. How many goal scorers do we have this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 goal scorers. That's not a bad thing to have. In terms of top assisters, Christopherson, really bad player. Honestly, I don't know how he got all those assists, but Einlich, what a surprise player. Very good. 7 assists in the league. Exactly what I want to see. Watkins, a center defensive midfielder, 5 assists. 5 assists from Oliver. Velo did really well. Kaltner did pretty well. Griffin, decent. 2 assists from Norbert Williams, whose spot is going to be taken by Josh Lundstrom come the following season. Valdizimo, he possibly could be getting more minutes. He's played 35 games, which is pretty good. Zhang played 20 games. This dude complaining. That's selfish. Fujikawa only played 10 games. Wow, I feel like he definitely deserved more games than 10. Well, he played 10 games. He didn't really complain. King got an assist. Warman got an assist, and that's it. And in terms of overall growth, this is what we all really want to see. This is going to be very, very, very interesting. Millie grew by 18. That's crazy. Yeah, that stuff. Christopherson grew by 10. His agility, his sprint speed went up by 37. That's absolutely ridiculous. Griffin grew by 9. Torn by 8. Really excited to see what Torn can turn into. I like those stats right now. Those stats are all turning into those light greens and them dark greens. That's what I like to see. Ball control is really nice. Yeah, it's really nice. His long shots have gone up by 10. What is his finishing up? Finishing only up by 4, but hey, what can you do? He's playing very well. Watkins up by 7. Kalner up by 6. So a lot of growth overall. So a lot of them got up by 3. Morris, Zhang, Lundstrom, Fujikawa, Arnez, Knowles, and what's it called? The other guy. Whoever, Foy, are going to be released at the end of the season. We're not renewing their contracts. But yeah, everyone else has been done well. So going to promote every single player. How many players do we have in the squad? We have 26 players in the squad. Alright, so now we're going to promote the entire youth team. So we're just going to promote them all. All going to be promoted. All of them going to be promoted. And yeah, that's how this episode is going to end. So, we can't promote him. So every player that can be promoted will be promoted. It sucks that we can't promote the other guys. But yeah, that's how this episode is going to end. So 3 Peruvians left in the Youth Academy. And I'll get back to you.